halfway through the Premier League and the wheels are coming off. The hunger to be champion has got these 12 poker players fired to the eyeballs. Tony G was running away with the Premier League, but with just 1 point last week. Is it just his mouth in overdrive?
I am the greatest.
Found your big gob again now?
Oh, I'm allowed to. I know when I beat you. I'm the one that's got the heart to win this. The heart and commitment to the game. None of you here have any heart. Believe me, I've been watching you guys. It's embarrassing.
You know, the sooner they drag you back in the fucking water, the better. You fucking fat idiot.
Tonight, all eyes on Fish. He needs to get stuck in there and get some points if he wants to stay in contention. Going into tonight's match, it's getting tight at the top of the league table. In the promotional zone, of course, G still on top, but Duke and Kravchenko in action tonight, and every chance to catch and pass him with a big finish from them. In the playoff zone, Scharf and DeWolf joint 4th and 6th. 9 points for them would also put them league top. And in the relegation zone, Fraser's got to get moving, and Devilfish has to get his goat on playing tonight. And a big finish better than the bronze each for them will get them back into action. These league matches becoming so vital for the players. At the top of the leaderboard, they want to consolidate their position. And at the bottom, it's do or die time for guys like the Devilfish Dave Olliott. Chips on the table. Yellow's worth 1,000. Blues are 2. Reds 5,000 a piece. 100,000 per player and 600K in play. Joined this evening by the league table leader, Tony G. Tony, 4 players at this table who, if they win tonight, could temporarily pass you in the standings.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's the Premier League, and the pressure's always on you. I had one slip up, and now I'm under pressure.
Everybody had like 1.5 bets.
19 points, though, still feeling good. Who at this table do you think this heat is sort of the most important for?
That's a nice hand to start off with, isn't it? A couple of butchers of Baghdad there.
What have you thought of Eddie's game? He's been very consistent.
Eddie's been brilliant. I mean, he's the best German player. He's just proving it here, again on the Premier League. Oh, look at this. This is a cooler hand.
Very first hand.
Unbelievable.
And I mean, Annie Duke, who's in 3rd position in the league table, could she be out the first hand? She could get her first bagel.
It's very, very likely. I mean, myself, I wouldn't see a way out. I mean, unless Eddie plays careful here and just sees the flop, and then if an ace comes on the flop, if you look forward, but it's very hard now. I mean, Eddie's got to move all in.
Do you think so? I mean, there have been a lot of guys who have lost their customer by re-raising with the aces and the kings. Just go for it, huh?
With the kings, I mean, you have to move all in, but he's going to call, I think.
Cool.
Jeez. And alarm bells will go off in Annie's head with Eddie calling, right?
Not really. She'll put him on 10s or jacks or 9s. She can't put him on aces now. Oh, well, there's like a few hands that he could have. I think they'll get it all in now.
This is interesting because we have so much in there.
I think they'll get it all in.
It wasn't a flop she likes seeing, is it?
She's all in.
Cool.
I mean...
Jack. Oh, kings against queens. Wow. Well, I'm not getting off the hand, so...
She just kind of thought about it and just said, well, she could make ace-king fold, Tony, or was that about it? I mean,
I don't know. I don't know how she was thinking.
She put 80,000 in on the turn, on the flop there, yeah.
She bet, yeah, it was
And he's
strange.
got the king of hearts, too.
Look, she could get lucky and catch a straight or something, but it was a pretty strange bet. There's no reason to go all in.
And the heart's no good here because...
yeah, but any queen's good. I mean, any queen. She just needs a queen.
Any one of the queens.
Anyone. Any one of them. Can you find one for her? There's a date with an 8.
That was fast.
You was playing good till that point.
Till I had queens against kings on the first hand on a jack high board. Good luck, everyone.
She was looking like she was going to
Get
be
to
the
go
points
work out
leader. All of a
fast.
sudden here, 15 points
That was awesome.
now through 4 matches for Annie Duke. And the bagel, Tony. You don't want to have the bagel, do you?
This is a disaster for Annie because she's been so close, and now it's very bad for her.
I just moved all in, particularly to protect myself against the flush draw and protect myself against somebody moving in and putting me to a decision because I was out of position. So it was queens against kings. There was nothing going through my mind. It was like, I have queens, board's jack hot.
Scharf with the early double up. And, you know, I mean, Fraser's kind of in a bad seat because not only does he have the needle with the devilfish, but he had really hot words for Scharf. Their last match together, Eddie kind of celebrated when Ian got knocked out, and Ian was not happy about it. He had some cross words for Scharf.
Last time we played, I got upset. It's normal. I mean, there's a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. You know, someone doesn't like this or that person. That's normal.
I think the thing about Fraser is he's just such a competitor, isn't he? He uh-oh.
Check.
And this is a great flop for him. He's got Roland out kicked.
Roland's in big trouble now. And they've both checked it. Why did they check it?
Fraser's got a big history with everyone. It was the Wolf who bluffed him out with a deuce 6 in their very first league match in a 400,000 pot, which is kind of been the story.
We don't want to see a date with a knight now. There it
God.
is.
Oh,
Did I call that?
You did. It's like it's on him, isn't it, Fraser? I mean, he just cannot do anything right here. He's missing the flops. Now he's gotten outdrawn on the river.
It's not going to be much.
10,000.
It's not going to be much. He could lay this down.
Straight got there as well, didn't it?
Yeah. I don't think he will lay down.
Cooper.
Oh, this is going to be ugly. Oh, that's ugly.
You're so far behind.
Yeah.
Had you completely dominated?
But Ian's playing careful poker, and a lot of these players are being very careful with the money. They're checking flops like that, and it's normal. I mean, you're going to lose if you see the river all the time, aren't you? You're going to lose a lot of pots.
Well played.
How's that well played for me?
Needs him taking the piss. He takes your money and then needles you. Unbelievable.
Fucking young kids there.
Look at this. Alex Kravchenko is just
bad memories.
lining out.
I mean, there was a match you played against him. Him and Eddie got final 3. It seemed like Kravchenko nearly folded himself away.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously he's a great survivor, but do you think he has to step it up, or is it? He said he's very happy about the way things are going.
I think he's just coming with a strategy to survive, you know.
Yeah.
And if he can pick up a win along the way, he's going to be in the top 4 now.
Right.
I mean, having these points, I mean, he's got 13 minimum, 14 points. Even if he scores 2, 16, I mean, he's in a great position.
Yeah, he's already had 2 seconds and a third. And
Yeah.
Check.
I know it's tough to get the queens away from the kings, but somehow you feel like in Kravchenko's hands, he wouldn't have gone broke with those queens. I don't know. You know,
Yeah,
just,
he wouldn't-
I mean,
he
he might
wouldn't.
have.
I don't see him going broke with the queens.
You know.
I don't see him betting 80,000. I see him playing it a bit different. But he's very conservative early on, and that's the way he plays.
Cool.
What is Kravchenko doing here?
Absolutely no idea.
Needs a
Devilfish is
queen.
bet, right, on
Yeah.
the turn. And it's a great card for the fish. If
Yeah.
6,000.
He might call this. You never know.
What does this mean? You want me to call?
Because you got a jack on you, got to call me with a jack.
Oh, Jack, I would be already calling. I don't have a pair.
What?
I don't have a pair. I think maybe you don't have a pair as well.
Very few hands he can beat here. He could beat a queen. That's what he might be starting to think. Queen 8 or something like that. That's the
You ain't
hand,
got a pair,
sort of
I'll
hand
make
you
you
could
fall
beat. The fish bet on a turn, so he could have a queen. And now Alex is probably thinking, yeah, has he got just a queen? Yeah, that's what he's
Thank
thinking.
God for Russia here, boys. I ain't got a pair, actually, right? I got 2 pairs. 2
Oh,
pairs.
he tricked him.
that was a bit. That was
Good
a
reach,
bit.
huh?
That was a bit
caught me with
naughty,
that
wasn't it, Tony?
Oh,
That was a bit naughty.
They just call me with bus tickets, I'll tell you what.
Poor Alex.
Devilfish turning the screws there, and 145,000. It just looks like he's